one, Tetris! And so yeah, again, it starts at 20 G, so the pieces will snap down instantaneously. You cannot move it at all. It's going to drop in the middle. So that's why you try to build up high in the center, because that's where you can drop a piece, and then you can slide it to the left or right and make the adjustments.
Right, you kind of want to have it so it's like kind of flat, like even, or higher in the middle to the sides, so you have some way to kind of get things over to the left or right. Because if you get stuck on one side or the other, walled off, then you don't have those options.
Yes. And you can see there's above the word level on green tea's got 4 foxes over there, and Summer's got the 3 over there. And you have to at least get 1 fox, Kitas I think they're called, right?
Yeah.
You have to get at least 1 to be able to advance to the next section. So when we talked about every 100 levels, I guess, is as a section. So you will get stuck at 99 if you have no Kitas at all.
Right. Yeah, you do have to be mindful of that. So you can't just be playing only for speed. You have to get a little bit of scoring potential there. You can't like go for broke. You got to clean up sometimes.
Yeah, and it's interesting too. Like right there, we just actually saw this. Oh, so now a couple of times, Green Tea has had some misplaced blocks, and he hasn't used the rewind.
Right.
So you'll see the rewind. They have the ability to literally just, like almost like change time, Back to the Future style, But Green Tea, obviously playing for speed and is confident in his own ability to clear the stack, that he's not worried about that. I haven't seen him use rewind a single time yet. So
yeah, I was watching his balls earlier, and he just goes for broke. He just tries not to use rewind very much at all.
Right.
Which if you can manage it cleanly enough, that's definitely a strategy. You're working against a time limit, you're working against your opponent in a race format. If you can avoid using it and find a creative way to clean things up instead, go for it.
Right. And I mean, you can, just as an indication of the difference in paces here, you can see Green Tea is at level 420 right now, and Summer's at level 205.
Yeah, Green Tea has been blazing through all the levels all day, so doubling the speed of some of the players out there. Or, even more in the case of, some newcomers that tried their hand at it, quadrupling. I don't know. He has been going really fast today.
Yeah, and again, they specifically designed Tetris the Grand Master to have means of which you can continue to play and survive at these levels here. So a lot of very interesting techniques to achieve that. Hard to explain in a very quick time, though.
Yeah, but I think one thing is just using, since things are on the ground all the time, you can use dash to move things left and right. Catch it onto little hooks in the stack.
Yeah.
You can do little rotations to push things off the walls a little bit more quickly.
And one of the most interesting things I remember in my quest to try to get to Grandmaster in TGM1, you were actually the one that gave me this advice, is that the height of the stack is almost like kind of negligible. It's almost like your life bar, right?
Yeah.
Even if it goes all the way up, you're still playing the same game as you would be playing if it was all the way down. So like as the stack goes up, like you have to just feel confident. You can't let yourself panic kind of in a situation. And you can, as long as you keep playing well, you can burn your stack down the exact same way.
Right. Yeah, and we're at a point in the game where it's going really fast at this point. I know you're already like, wait, it was already fast. But it gets faster. So even though the gravity is at the highest, the amount of time that you have between pieces before the next comes out, or like how much time it takes for the piece to lock into place, gets shorter. Like those little frame timings just keep on getting tweaked faster and faster as you go through the game.
Yeah, and you just saw Green Tea right there. He just had a nice little, like, I think it was an S-piece rotation in there at this speed is, like, how do you even spot that? Oh, he's in trouble here, and he's going to be in a lot more. He's going to get into a lot more trouble because he's almost at level 1,000, and things change. Remember, I said 1,300 is the max, and the goal. Well, yeah, things will get a little harder, if you can believe it, once we get to level. He's finally. He's like, okay.
Oh, that was a little too spicy.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay. Now he's gonna get himself out of this one. All right, there we go.
The crazy. Oh, here we go. Now, this is the weird part, is that every piece that has been placed from this point forward will start disappearing.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of deleting all of it, but you can see some of these Minos are disappearing. Yeah, that's what they're working with right now.
And the worst part about it is, the part that makes it even more confusing, is that the pieces disappear, like, just like if there's only 2 blocks left of it, then just like 2 pieces go away. And it's just so weird looking to see that happen. It's almost like a glitch. But then he's at 1100, so now they disappear even faster.
Yep.
And if he can get to 1200, then he will be playing Invisible
Invisible
Tetris.
Tetris. We're almost there.
Yeah. And yeah, look at that. He has the Kitas. He has the Kitas to be able to get to 1200. So you're going to see right here. Yep. Now we're just playing. You've all seen the videos of people playing Invisible Tetris, and that is what Green Tea is doing here right now. And a lot of you people are wondering, like, how do you even play Invisible Tetris? A lot of it is landscape memorization. You just know that if you put a piece down, what the landscape looks like, so you kind of know what you want to do. The problem is, anytime you misplace one thing or you forget what the landscape looked like, that one mistake can cascade into just like a ton of mistakes, but not for Green Tea. He actually got to the 1300.
Excellently played.
Wow, it's just, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing, right? I mean,
An excellent showing from Summerburst too. I think she's a bit of a chameleon. She can play a lot of different Tetris games. I think came from NES and then came over to play TGM.
Nice.
Started learning arcade stick for this tournament, and also now that we have the keyboard support, played keyboard. Yeah, good game from her as well.
Yeah.
It's a tough game to just jump into, and she's done really well.
yeah, and didn't I tell you guys, like, once you finally start watching this, just how insane and how fast it gets? And, we were talking about all the weird gimmicks in Master Mode, and that didn't even include most of the crazy gimmicks that we would run into in Master Mode.
There are meaner things this game can make you do, if you can imagine that.
Oh, man. You know what, that's what usually they all have the subtitle, right? The absolute I and everything. This one just should be called, like, Tetris TGM4, like, we hate you or something.
Well, I think Terror Instinct, TGM3 Terror Instinct is already a pretty harsh subtitle.
Fair. Yeah, but again, this is what I love to see, and this is what one of the most interesting things about Tetris to me is that we've had so many different versions of Tetris throughout time, right? And what I love about it is every single one of them has like a different strategy to it. Obviously NES plays a certain way, TGM. Even if you play Tetris 99, you have to use a completely different strategy. But actually, I think we're going to throw it over to Kingsman right now. Real quick, Kingsman, take it away.